On Sunday, we had a stream where we had day 10 games because that Jester token just forced us to do it. I'm sorry, not sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Jester tokens need a little bit of fine tuning because that being forced into day 10 from day 3 is not something that was, I think, intended with Jester tokens. Just like how they fixed it with Jailer being brought back, I believe they can do the same thing with the other Jester tokens. One of the Jester tokens that needs to be reworked is obviously the negative token. I'd rather get killed by the hangman than get a negative token, because getting a negative token basically means evils can pretty much ignore you. You're dead. You're a dead man walking. Being a negative is basically, if you can't kill as a negative, you're a free kill, 100%. And they can use you as leverage as to being something that helps them not getting upped. Now, how do we fix this? There are two basic ways. The first one is giving the host the ability to get rid of all the negative status effects, like negative votes and silenced and etc., because some of them are fine, but some of them are just like out of proportion. And the other one, which is I think the most important way to do it, is to have a cap on them. Obviously, giving hosts the ability to remove effects is a little bit too powerful, because at that point you might as well just, remove the game. But the other one is having a cap on how many players can have it or how long they stay in. We need to look at both of them and ask ourselves which one is better. Having a cap on how many can be in the game with negative effects of especially negative votes, or how many players can, how many days can you have it? I think the best way to have it is to have a cap on it for 1 day. Like how you're silenced for a day, so you have negative votes for a day. Because otherwise the strat is to just hope for people to get negative votes and win that way, which is, it sounds like fun on paper, but there is a limit to how many times you can do it, to the point where you're like, okay, everybody got negative votes, now I just have to kill them one by one. This is painful. It's just like that one game I once uploaded a while ago where you had a bunch of players who just didn't connect to the game, and we were just like 5 players connected to the game. I got out as Cursed Soul, but the rest of them just had to stay in and kill them slowly one by one. Got to the point where somebody who turned themselves into Witch because they were the Coven leader had to literally turn a Plague Bearer into Pest and then send everybody into the Pest so that they can win, because they couldn't up anybody. It was 2 people. I remember this game very clearly. You have to take my word for it. This game does exist somewhere on my channel. Now, what does this have to do with the Jester tokens? Jester tokens have gone to the point where if you can get to a stun lock in a game where nobody can do anything, the game is not good. That's not a bug, that's not a feature, that's just a method to have people just quit the game and then punish them for leaving the game because they couldn't do anything. Like, you have to be able to leave the game and not get punished in that case, because you're just keeping the game going until day 10, which, what the hell? I just have this opinion that the Jester tokens are in a extremely terrible spot. Getting hung by the hungman is absolutely fine. Scratch that. Future Unharm, when you're editing this, they won't know what was taken out because it's not relevant to what we're trying to talk about. Going back to talking about Jester tokens. Jester tokens, especially with the negative ones, a good one is, people don't know, when you get random status effect and you don't know what you got, it could be anything. I don't think I've seen Dreamwoven yet, but I think it is possible. But another one that's kind of popular that people don't realize is getting doused. If you get random status effect and you don't know what it is, assume that you're either stoned or doused, because I've seen lobbies where you have people who are like, wait, there's only one arsonist and I didn't visit the arsonist and the arsonist didn't visit me. How did I burn? That's how you burned. You burned because you got the random status effect and didn't know what it was. And you can definitely get doused. On the flip side of that, you can also get dousal removal, I think. I think that's also a thing. I think somebody once told me, wait, I was doused. How did my douse get removed? Oh, random status effect. I think it's when you get double doused or something like that. Like, it can be removed. I'm not certain. But I think I was once in a game and somebody was like, wait, I visited the arsonist. How did my douse get removed? I think that's also something. Well, if you guys have any Jester token experiences you want to share with me down below, please do. I want to hear about this because I think it's interesting. And until then, see y'all next time.